Hey guys, it's Monkey. Welcome back to episode number 5 of Project Ozone 3. This mob farm that we improved upon last episode when we put in the vector plates and the mob masher and all the good stuff, it's too much. Like, there's so much going on. We have to create a storage solution for this because there's just way too much stuff way too fast. So we filled this up in like maybe 10 minutes. Like, it was not a thing. It went really, really fast. And just to clean up all the loot that couldn't be collected around the mob masher, I had to install a couple more double chests just to pick it up off the ground. Now, I put in some torches because I really don't want any more mob spawns until we get a solution going. I think what we want to do is we probably want to go with storage drawers. And possibly maybe underneath we might have a little storage room right underneath, so I can just walk in there and sort and go. So what we really want to find though is a storage drawer that looks better than maybe plain oak. I do have a ton of oak here, so maybe that's just the way to do it, is go with oak. What other options do we have for storage drawers? So let's take a look. Maybe if we go to drawer, maybe that's what it is. Maybe the words are all wrong. So here's our options. So I guess since we have tons of oak, we might as well make a ton of these things. And I think I'm gonna do these ones. Sometimes I go with, what is it called? It's the 2x2, right? Sometimes I go with the 2x2, but I think I'm just gonna go. Well, even the 2x2 could be upgraded as well, and it could be a little more compact. So what I need to do is figure out exactly how I'm going to get this built. Like, exactly what am I going to use storage drawer wise, that kind of thing. And then we'll come down and we'll come build this thing up. We'll figure it out. We'll come in, build it, and see how much loot we can continue to get. Now, we did get the drops of evil, right? So drop of evil, yeah, plus. Woo! Drop of evil. We can turn dirt into cursed dirt so that you don't have to be in the vicinity, or you could be in the vicinity and the mobs continue to spawn and you continue to get drops. But as fast as this thing's going, I don't know what the purpose would be. We may test it out just to see. But let me get going on gathering some supplies, and then we'll go ahead and build us a storage room. Okay, well, I think we have a plan for how we want to get this executed. We're just gonna have to get some items together. Drawers are gonna be definitely a thing. I think I'm just gonna go with the single drawers. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Just a basic drawer like this, that should be fine. We're probably gonna need a little bit of be careful, no shifty clicky. I did that the other day with swords, and what a mess I had on my hands. So let's just go ahead and get tons of these. How many drawers will this create? I'm not even sure. 13? Let's go ahead and maybe get quite a few more. I think a ton would be great. A ton would be fine. So let's do, bam, there's 30. You know, that's not a bad number to start out with. We'll see how that does for us. Let's go ahead and put some of the stuff back just because it's going to clog my inventories. You could probably have some over here as well. Building wise, we're not going to work on that right now until we get the system set up. So I think we're good for inventory right now. All right, so we're going to need a drawer controller. Now the drawer controller is going to take a little bit of redstone with some quartz, a diamond, and smooth stone. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we have. We have smooth stone, we have the quartz, just a touch, right? And then some redstone, and then we'll probably make a couple comparators, it looks like. So at least 6, I would guess, on the torches. And the rest, I think we're just gonna let the system tell us how to do this. Drawer controller, yeah, baby. So we need 2 of these guys. Bam, comparators are done. And everything else should be in there. I thought I grabbed diamond. Give me the diamonds. We only need 1 drawer controller, so it shouldn't be too bad. Drawer controller, and we've got a drawer controller. So now We've got a drawer controller that will feed into all the drawers. We're going to need a key as well, wouldn't we? So let's go. Oh, I think it was already there. So let's get just a drawer key. Locks and unlocks drawers, holds in on and off position. Hold in offhand. Okay, so let's see. We're going to need some gold, some nuggets, and looks like we could probably already make one of those. And then let's go look at our, oh man, drawer controller, quest complete. Knocking out quests, not even on purpose. So let's get a couple of these guys. There we go. We should have plenty of stuff now to be able to get one key. There we go. Now we got one key. We can control some drawers. We can lock them. That way we can auto sort. So that'll be super fantastic and good. A couple other things I think we're going to want. We're going to want a bag collector right here. Bag storage. Looks like we need some iron for that bad boy. Oh, it unlocks it. So let's go ahead and get a bag collector. Right there, bam, bag storage. That is going to be amazing. There is also a bag opener for later on in the world when we want to open some bags automatically, if that's what we wanted to do. But for now, we're going to try to keep the inventory a little bit more simple, a little more compact. So we are not going with that today. All right, what else do we need? We need an anti-barrel. Now, I use this on my Twitch live stream series we did with Stone Block 2, and it works really good because you can put items that don't stack and then it'll stack them. Oh, a block of quartz. Ooh, nether brick. Okay, so we're gonna need to get some items together here, like the ender chest, which I believe not a problem. The diamond's fine. Nether brick. I don't think we have rack. And quartz, we're going to need at least 4 quartz. Do we have 4 quartz steel? Okay. That'll be fine. Now, nether rack. Did we bring any nether rack back from the nether? I'm not seeing it in there. We could probably open some loot bags and end up with it. I think we need to go to the nether. We need to go to the nether and just kind of poke around a little bit. Get us a couple of those nether rack. We can fire them up, cook them into bricks. We'll be good to go. The other thing that I want to look around that I haven't thought about doing yet is the glowstone. Any glowstone handy? I don't see anything real handy right there. All right. Loading makes me turn crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and just get some of this stuff together. One of these is a brick. We should be fine then. We'll just get a few of these. Now I could vein mine and all that good stuff and break my stuff, but I think we'll be all right, right? We only need a few. We only need a few of these bad boys. Cool. Easy, easy peasy. I almost feel like the nether makes the game maybe a little too easy, but it adds an aspect to the game that I enjoy too, because you know, getting off your stone, you're getting off your platform, your skyblock type platform, and spending some time somewhere else. Now that's not bad either, right? That's not bad at all. All right, we out of steaks. Not a problem. Let's go and put that in there, and then I think we'll cook what, 15? Sounds like a real nice number. We need more sticks for this guy. We should have already automated our furnace, but we'll do that another day on camera, right? We'll get some automation going, maybe some upgrades on the furnace. You know, this whole series, I just want to play the game. Not in a hurry, not racing anybody. We're just playing. It's a let's play. It's a let's play and let's figure it out, right? Okay, cool. So all we need is what? 6 of these? Is that all we need? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, we need that ender chest still. Okay, let's take a look at, I can't even remember. Oh, that's going to take 8 obsidian. Yikes. I don't know if I'm ready for, ooh, I used 2 others. We can do this. It won't be, we can just put this guy right back in the system here. So if you did not watch an earlier episode, we can put this here, right? And then I think if we, off this torch, there we go. And basically, I can just drop buckets of water right in there. And I think we can get a couple more pieces of obsidian. Just like that. And we only need 2. That is great. Okay, cool. So that was quick and easy and fun. And now, okay. So to make this ender chest, this end chest, that we're gonna need the eye of ender. So we're gonna need a little bit of blaze powder. Oh, where are you? You're there. And 1 ender pearl, please. Okay, I think, thank you, Mob Farm, for going crazy last episode, because we should have plenty of ender pearls right now. Right in here, maybe? Maybe, baby? I mean, right here. I see you. 35 already. Ender IO should be easy cheesy peasy. The way this mob farm's gonna go off, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a thing. All right, there's the eye of ender, and we can wrap this thing around. Ooh, there it is, finally. Okay, cool. Blood Moon Rising. Well, thank you, game. That's so awesome. I haven't had a blood moon in a while. And then we have our anti-barrel. Man, we're doing great. Okay, what else do we need? So we got our drawers, we got our key, got our anti-barrel, got our bag storage, and the drawer controller, of course. And now it all comes together. We're gonna put the crate right here. Item collector is gonna go on that side. That'll make it really nice. Now, a flat transfer node, if you want to be able to just pull the items out, you can just hit shift. If you hit control, it pushes from the other block. So it's kind of, you know, it's kind of really interesting how that works. It can be confusing if you think about it too hard. So there we go. So we've got the crate. What could go into the anti-barrel is all items that do not normally stack. So it'll automatically push over to there. And then in here, we'll have the loot bag. So all the loot bags should go in here. It should build up the quantity based off of the value of each loot bag. So the better the loot bag, the better the value. And then you can cycle through and pull out which one you may want. And that'll be amazing. Then we're going to just pop down, I think, the controller down there. So let's go underneath and get all this set up on the bottom side. So we already built this platform. It's ready to go. So all we need to do is, again, just a regular old shift flat transfer node. And then we can put the drawer controller on this bad boy right there. Okay. The lever, this is controlling that mob masher. So to give it some power, we want to be able to click it on that block. That should be beautiful. And then the drawers, they're just going to go right underneath here. In this fashion. So if we just do it like this, I'm not sure. We're probably going to go out, I don't know, about that far. Let's see. How many did we get on there? That is 5 on the side. So let's go 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that'll leave us at least 2 more. Perfect. So I'm not sure if that's too much or not enough. At this point, we can add more later. But at least that'll give us a start for our sorting. So that'll be beautiful and amazing. If we take this key and just shift on the drawer controller, it locks all these drawers. So nothing will go into it unless we tell it what we want to go in there. Now we go up back top. Let's take a look here. So now we're going to test out some things. So like the bags, for instance, let's get some epic bags. And we're going to throw them inside here just to test the system. So if we put this inside this crate right here, they do disappear, right? So that's good. And they are going into here. So we can get 16 of these guys based off the value of those bags. We're going to need, you know, some different things. So 192 is the stored value. So we don't even have enough for a legendary yet or an artifact loot bag, but we can do different things here. See, pretty fantastic. All right, now we're going to have to test that anti-barrel. So let's get some non-stackables. Like these guys here, they won't stack or they're not supposed to stack. And then they should go primarily over into that anti-barrel. And that way we take care of all those items that can clog your inventory. And the transfer nodes aren't going that fast, which may be okay. That's going to be my only issue. See, everything's stacking in here. But I'm not sure why the epic bag went over here. That is something we might need to look at as we continue to go forward. So if I put this over here, which way does it go? It went to the right this time, so that's good. All right, so that's running. Everything's good on that side of things. And then it'll just come down to sorting out everything else. Well, I think I've taken out all the non-stackable items out of these chests that we were using initially. So what I identified is that we are having a little bit of a problem. The anti-barrel is taking some loot bags. It's taking some loot bags first. So we got everything put over here, but we're gonna have to redesign this just a touch. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. The good news is I believe the bag storage maintains its inventory if you do break it, so that's cool. And then we're just gonna need a transfer node in your hand to be able to click this guy off here. And you went in there, did you not? You did. Okay, so stackable items, they're gonna stay in here until they get pulled out. So that's gonna be nice. Once we start pulling that over to the drawer controller and deciding what drawers get what, then it'll be okay. We're just gonna shift, do the flat transfer node there, and now let's see if the bags, yeah, see the bags are now going through the anti-barrel into the loot bag storage. So, hey, there you go. Everything's happening. Yep, it's pulling it all out. That is beautiful. So now we just got to determine what is left over and what do we want to put where. That's a lot of stuff. We also have plenty of XP orbs, so that's something that we're going to have to find a home for. Actually, for now, how are we going to organize this? We need to do XP orbs. We want to do all this stuff that's stackable at this point. All right, so let's start with mob heads. Mob heads can go there. There's a zombie. There is the skeleton. XP orbs we can throw down on this side. All the XP orbs are in there now. Mob drops, let's go ahead and we can shift this stuff around as we kind of get more items coming in. And it looks like we got some food items. There is some mob drops here as well with our bones. So all these items that we currently have here, if we move them over to the barrel, then we'll decide, okay, what else do we need to sort? So let's go ahead and pop that in there. Food, I'm just gonna go throw that there. There's some more mob drops. Boo-doo-doo, can't think of everything at once. So we're just gonna have to start sorting it out and then deciding, okay, how do we want to be just a little bit different as time goes on? Now, I really like those ender pearls, so that is something I want very close by. And there's all those things. So I think our best bet might even be, if we're lucky enough, if we break these, they may be pulled over to the item collector. So let's just see if we can be that lucky. And no, we can't be that lucky. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna have to pull everything over. We made a mess, and now we just need to come over here and drop all these things in here and let it do its magic. And if it doesn't have a home, it's gonna stay in here. So that's about the best way I can think about cleaning this whole mess up. So let's go ahead and let it do its thing there. Let's get some more dudes. There we go. That won't be bad. So let's get us all cleaned up. After putting everything over here in the small storage crate, I've identified that maybe that transfer node may be just a little too slow to be able to pull these items in, because the stacked items, they're definitely taking a really long time to be pulled in. So we may have to go to a pipe system later on where maybe Ender IO, we can pull out some item conduits and just really run the items a lot faster into the drawer controller. Outside of that, I think we're going to be doing all right. So everything else is going where it needs to be going. So I'm going to do some tests on this bad boy, and we'll let it run for a little bit. And after it clears out all its buffered inventory here, then once we run the mob farm one more time, we'll have a better idea if it can keep up with the system or not. Now, once all these items get pulled out of here that can go somewhere, the leftover items we're going to need to sort out into the storage drawers down below. So that's all going to take a little bit of time to see how that kind of flows out. And then it'll be a lot easier to decide how we're going to put what where. But looks like we're getting some items pulled in here very nicely. And then we may have to do some upgrades on some of these drawers, depending on how many items are starting to collect in them. Oh yeah, baby, it's all cleared out. Yes. And we've added extra storage drawers so that every item's been accounted for at this moment. Now, the chances of something else generating in this mob farm that's not already set up in here is pretty slim, but we do have one extra here on this side and one on the other side. So let's just take a look. Now, there's a lot of wither drops, heads, just normal mob drops, all the good stuff, all the weird drops, the animal drops, the food drops, the trophy drops. And here we are with an extra one. So this thing's pretty solid right now. I think we've got this thing hammered down, ready to roll. And what we need to do is we need to just let this guy run. So it's on, it's ready to go. There's no lights in there. So we're gonna test it for a little bit. Well, here's the verdict. It looks like for the most part it's gonna keep up. For the most part. The solidified experience, now that's gonna be a little more demanding. But everything else looks like it's going to keep up okay. We ran almost, what, a full Minecraft day and night? And it's running just fine. So we're going to leave it be. And when we do get conduits, then it'll be the time. If we do want to do the drop of evil on top of some dirt right underneath these vector plates, that'll help the spawns a little better if we're close by. And possibly even better, like, just all the time. Now, I don't know what this thing is right here. But there's something floating up in there that I can't quite get my sword on. So I'm not sure what it's doing or why it got where it is. But it's got a really huge sword. Nice sword, buddy. Nice sword. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We did it. We got all the storage done to be able to handle the amount of stuff this mob farm happens. So that's pretty amazing. That's pretty awesome. It's all sorted, it's ready to go, and we'll be able to use it for important times. I think what we want to get into next episode is we want to get into some machines, want to get in some automation, want to get into that stuff. So if you like this episode, don't forget to hit the like button, and then always tell all your friends to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.